Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody had a good Monday yesterday. Coming on for a couple things today. First, I wanted to show you, there's our little frog guy. I really do need to make him a lily pad, but I have several things I'm crocheting right now. When I finish, I think I'm going to make him something special. We love him, Asha. Doesn't he look like he should sing opera or something? I think he should be a singing frog. I might have to create a little voice for him. Oh, he's so sweet. Anyway, there's my frog guy. Maybe I should name him Luciano. I don't know why he looks like a singer to me, but he does. And then we put this lovely headband that Asha made on Abigail and changed out her outfit. That's the only baby I have changed. So thank you again, Asha. Oh, we're so excited. And I also wanted to do the tag that I saw on the channel Pam's Life. If y'all don't watch her and her husband Stefano, check them out. He also has a separate channel, which I found last night because I had, Pam had done the ABC tag, and then Stefano did it on his own channel. So I popped over there to watch that. I just love these tags. It's a great way to learn about each other. So I just have the computer up here because she had put the questions in the description, which I also will do, and I'll link you to their channels. And I'm going to go ahead and answer these questions. There's 15 questions. Okay, number 1. What do you think you can do but cannot? Well, this might make everybody laugh. But I always tell people, when people say you can't do things, I always say the only thing I can't do is pee standing up. And when I was a little girl, because I have a brother who's nearly 3 years older than me, I did try, believe you and me. So that's my answer. The only thing I can't do is pee standing up. I will try anything else. I'm adventurous. I believe if I put my mind to something, I can make it happen in some way or another. 2, what is a difficult word for you to pronounce? I don't really have trouble pronouncing most English words, but my family is very funny because my grandmother could not say several words. Well, where she's from, they said wash, wash, and so that was a local thing. But my mother also and my grandmother could not say oil. They say oral. So, I need to get an oil change in my car, which still just cracks me up. And my grandmother also could not say corduroy. She said Coleroy. But I don't think I have any. Sometimes my tongue gets tied because my brain is moving faster than my mouth, but it's not because I can't pronounce the words. 3, what is a favorite TV show from your childhood? I absolutely loved to watch Nova growing up. And then there was another show called, it was either Footprints or Footsteps. I want to say Footprints, and it was actually a show about parenting. Yes, I was a small 3-4-year-old watching these shows. I love Nova because it showed all kinds of shows on Africa. 4, what are your virtues and vices? Virtues, I would say honesty and patience. I think my only vice, and I don't know if I consider this a vice, but I would guess chocolate. 5, what's more important, love, fame, power, or money? Hands down, love. 6, if you could live in any era/time period, when would it be and why? As I said, I watched Pam and Stefano's of this. I don't know if other people have done it yet. I try not to watch tags other than the original before I do mine. I loved Stefano's answer about going back to meet Christ, but I don't like to copy. I love the Victorian era because the clothes are so beautiful, but I also understand the realities of putting all those clothes on, so don't know if I really want to be Victorian. I don't know, for me, I always, as a small girl, and even now listening to my husband, I would have loved to have grown up in an African village. So, and people still live that way, so it's not necessarily an era so much as a lifestyle. 7, if you had to redo your entire wardrobe with 2 stores, what would they be and why? All right, I'll choose one U.S. and one British. U.S., I'll choose J. Jill. Love their clothes. Although I haven't been there for a while, so I don't know if they still make the same clothes. So, but I didn't do any research or anything. Number 2, Monsoon. I'm torn between Monsoon and Next, but I like Next clothes more for children and Monsoon for myself. 8, can you recall what you were doing a year ago on this day? What is today? January 5th. Let me look in I take notes on every baby I paint. This is my little painting Bible. Let me see if I had a baby I was painting. What is this? December 31st. Oh, January 5th. I actually started working on 2 babies. That one up there, Sydney, which is now Abigail, and this one here that actually, this is the Buttercup sculpt, which, as many of you know, the mohair ruined this head, so I had to redo her. But so a year ago today, I was painting these 2 lovely babies. Buttercup and Sydney are the kit names. 9, do you have reoccurring dreams? If so, explain. The only dreams that I ever have reoccurring are dreams of Africa. And I would dream about people over there and different things that we did while we were there. 10, what's your horoscope? I'm guessing you mean my sign, and it is Scorpio. Although my mother raised me to say yield. When people would say, what's your sign? We would say yield. But I am a Scorpio. 11, what does your dream bedroom look like? I believe a bedroom should be your sanctuary. Your whole home should be, really. But I guess for me, an ideal bedroom would actually have some sort of patio or exterior room. I love sleeping outdoors, and while the weather in the United States year-round is not conducive to that, I would love to have a bedroom that had an internal bed and an external bed. And I even love outdoor showers and stuff. I would love, if I could live somewhere where the climate would allow my bedroom and everything to be outdoors, I'd be so happy. But in those climates, you usually have to have mosquito netting, so my bed would have mosquito netting. I love the weight of blankets. By nature, I'm a very hot person internally, so I have to keep the air cool, which is one thing that I loved about Ethiopia, because during the day it was typically in the 70s with a cool breeze, and at night it dropped to the 40s, and they don't have heat. So it was perfect. You just throw on some blankets. I love the weight of blankets, so I would want a nice, comfortable mattress with, oops, sorry, just looking at her hem, which is lovely, by the way. Debbie did such a fabulous job. With lots of fluffy quilts and cozy pillows, but I would love it to be outdoors. 12, what position do you sleep in? Now I fall asleep on my side, but 100 and probably 99.9% of the time wake up on my back. It's very funny because when I was a baby back then, they put babies on their stomach to sleep, and I used to cry. And one day when I was a few weeks old, I believe it was the doorbell rang, and my mother laid me down in that little crib over there that Owen Francis is currently laying in. But she laid me on my back, and she ran to get the door and came back, and I was fast asleep. And so from then on, she laid me on my back, and that was the end of my crying. I was a few weeks old. And I would pull the blanket over my face, and so she would come take it down and come back a little while later, and the blanket would be over my face. For the first 21 years of my life, I slept flat on my back with my face covered and with my hands so that my palms faced up on either side of my head and never moved. And it was perfect in high school. I used to sit up in my bed and paint my nails nearly every night because I couldn't stand having a chip out of them. I would paint them and then lay down and put my hands on my chest with my hands flat facing up at the ceiling, and I'd wake up that way in the morning. My nails would be perfectly dry. But for some reason when I was 21 I started sleeping on my side, and I don't know what changed that. But I do like to lay on my side. I kind of think and have my end of the day prayers and thoughts, and then do drift off, and then I do find myself on my back in the morning, and a lot of times my face is covered. I don't know why I like my face covered. And when I was a little girl, I could never lay on my left side. And, you know, you can hear your heartbeat better when you're on your left side. And this is so crazy, but if y'all remember, there was a commercial for pretzels, and they had, I called him Mr. Salt, and I don't know if they named him that in the commercial, but he was made out of pretzels. So he had the ring pretzel for the head, and then the stick pretzel for the body, and he was a little stick man. And for some reason, when I was a little girl, I laid on my ear one day on my bed. I want to say it was nap time because I recall my room being light. I must have been about 3, and I heard what I now know is my heartbeat, but I thought Mr. Salt was in my pillow. So I don't know if that prevented me from laying on my side. I don't know, but anyway. 13, who is your favorite vampire of all time? Yeah, I don't have a favorite vampire. 14, what are you currently wearing on your feet? Skin. I have nothing on my feet. I have bare feet. They're down there bare. Do you have neat handwriting, and show us? Oh, I hope I do have a pen here. I don't know. I can have neat handwriting. Let me get my little tablet here and I gotta get a new tablet. If I, you know, it's not really taking my time so much. I can, oops, my pen. I can write neatly. When I'm in a hurry, I will write more, you know, it'll be faster and not as legible, I suppose. I have beautiful print. I used to be a teacher, and it's very funny. When I was a little girl, they called it chicken scratch. I had horrible, horrible handwriting, both print and, well, this was before script. It was my printing, and they used to send me home with practice pages, and I used to spend hours and hours practicing. And I can't remember what grade it was, maybe 3rd grade, I started getting awards for my penmanship. And then when, you know, we were learning cursive, I was determined my cursive was going to be beautiful. So I can write beautifully, but again, when I'm in a hurry, it's not so beautiful. Anyway, that is the tag, and like I said, I will put the questions down in the description, as well as a link to Pam's Life channel and Stefano's. I can't remember his channel name. I think it's just his name. Well, not just his name, but I think it's his name. Anyway, so that's the tag, and anybody wants to participate, I don't know if we're supposed to tag people. I don't think she tagged people. Let's see, who can do this? Debbie of Reborn Blessed, April, Toto Kisses, Judy, and I'd love Erin to participate if she'd like, and hey, get Bill involved if he wants to as well. Asha, and ooh, I haven't shown her face. There we go. I'm trying to think who else. Saida of Baby Nadia. I'm trying to, Asha's Pickles and Tea. I'm trying to think of channel and names, and that's where I get lost here. Connie Klein. Bree, and I can't think of your channel name, forgive me. Mia does such great tags. I'd love to see Mia do this one. Anybody else who wants to participate, oh, I can hear your voice. You live in Canada. You just got crochet items for me. Oh, darn. I am so sorry. Your name is Mandy. Mandy. Yes, Mandy. And Amanda of Little Reborn Princess. Just anybody who wants to do it. Sorry, I can't sit here and think of every channel. There are so many channels that I watch. And, you know, I have to kind of like I have next to subscriptions 99 plus. So I know I'm way behind. I am trying. I kind of scroll through. Yesterday I did a bunch of stuff in the morning and in the afternoon crocheted. So I, again, tried to pick longer videos. So anybody who's doing any kind of project today, here's a nice long one for you. All those painters and rooters out there. And this morning I'm going to be rooting. What time is it? It's about 9:40. I'm going to be rooting this morning and crocheting this afternoon. And I've done most of my household chores. I just have to mop my floors yet. So I'll do that at some point, probably in the afternoon. And then I want to talk about my 1,000 subby giveaway. Let me go. I want to say I was at 1,050 something last night. I checked because I made that video yesterday and didn't. I thought it was 1,050 something yesterday when I did the video. Yeah, 1,058. So again, welcome to all the new people. So my 1,000 subby giveaway is going to run this entire month. So from today, which is January 5th through January 31st, that's because I'm sure a lot of people are still, you know, like me, they're way behind because of the holidays. So I want to give people time. And I also want people to take their time doing this. I do not want a video, and I do not want a comment below. I want you to send me a PM. And if for some reason you're on some kind of device, a phone or an iPad that cannot do a PM, I will put my my business email down in the description as well, and you can message me there. I would like you to answer one question. And first of all, the giveaway is going to be Corey. Now, bear in mind, he was the 5th baby I painted. So he is gorgeous. But again, he was only the 5th baby I painted, so he's not perfect. And he will come home with his little goodies. I want you to answer one question. If you could give a reborn to somebody within the reborn community, who would it be and why? And I would like it to be somebody on YouTube so that I can either go to, if it's a channel I don't know, I can go check out their channel to gain an understanding of why you would. So again, if you could give a reborn to anybody within the YouTube reborn community, who would it be and why? That's what you need to do. The rules are you must be 18 or over to participate. That is the law. I am a rule follower. And you must be active within the YouTube community, either by having videos or commenting on people's videos. I need you to like this video, and it will be free shipping within the U.S. If you want to participate outside of the U.S., you are welcome to do so, but I would need you to cover shipping. I will cover the cost of what it would cost in the U.S. He will fit inside of a large flat rate or a one of those zone rate boxes with his stuff. So he will not come home in the huge box I normally do, because those are quite costly to ship. But so I will cover the amount of what it would cost to ship a flat rate box within the U.S., which is like $17 and something. So again, if you want to participate outside of the U.S., you're welcome, but you would need to cover the additional shipping and any fees that are within your country, taxes, duties, any of that stuff. So, but I will have videos in the next couple weeks. I'll show his details and stuff, and he does have a slideshow on here, which I will, this description is going to have a lot of stuff in it. It's going to have the questions for the tag, as well as links to those channels. It will have my email address, and I will also link his slideshow. So that's it. 18 and over, active member within the YouTube community. Darn, what was the other rules? U.S. is free shipping. Outside of U.S., you would need to add the additional shipping and answer the question. preferably in a PM. I would prefer most of this. I would like it all to stay in one place if possible. And then it will end on the 31st, but I will need a couple days for those who do it last minute. I'll need a couple days to read through their responses. Please don't rush and feel you have to do this today. I would rather you take time and think about it than be the first to get your answer in, because it's not about that at all. That's not what I'm interested in. So please take your time. And I will put the rules also below. So please read the description box. All right, everybody, have a wonderful day. I am off to work on Kylie for a while, and I hope everybody's having a lovely day and feeling better. I know there's many people that are not feeling well, bronchitis and sickness and colds, and it's just that time of year, and other people who have chronic pain and illnesses. Please know you're being prayed for and thought of. Everybody have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your Tuesday. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.